So I had this kind of question, this thought, we'll say, of what Guild Wars 3 would look like. And I think it's all but, confirmed that Guild Wars 3 is on its way, that it's something that they plan on doing. And I think everyone I know is excited. I'm going to lose my shit. Like, it's going to be a great time. It's going to be so much fun. How would it differ from that of what do you call it, like Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2? And truth be told, and this is going to be controversial. This is going to be, someone's going to be upset about this. I think it would be phenomenal if Guild Wars 3 were an action RPG like Guild Wars 1. I know that would make a lot of people mad, and they'll be like, "Oh my goodness, what do you mean? Like, how could you do that? Like, that's terrible, blah blah blah." Like, there could be so much, we'll say, like, commentary about that. However, I do want to highlight, by the way, I do really want to highlight how good an action RPG like Guild Wars 1 is. It already is. I mean, we're seeing it with a kind of like a resurgence with Reforged. Reforged came out and it's like phenomenal. People love it. They're having a great time. Now, imagine if they did it in, an update, like it's updated to be that of Guild Wars 2 quality, or even better graphics and things like that. Imagine how cool that would be, like, and I think it would do phenomenal. Holy crap, would it do amazing. Do I even have the quest? I didn't even get the quest. What am I doing? You know what? I think I know where to go anyway. And I know that there's going to be some people who are immediately like, what about the MMO? I think as long as they do similar, going from Guild Wars 2 to Guild Wars, or Guild Wars 1 to Guild Wars 2, as long as they do something similar, I think that they would have a very easy time explaining that. Like, and I mean that in the sense of, like, what's the carryover? All the people who have Guild Wars or content and stuff from Guild Wars 1 got the Hall of Monuments where they could get certain bonuses in Guild Wars 2. Okay, that makes sense. Cool. Love it. Do it. Damn, these ice items hit hard. But I think it would do even better if they brought that a step further from Guild Wars 2. Like, if you say that you got full legendaries, right? You got full legendaries in Guild Wars 2. In Guild Wars 3, you get to carry over a certain amount of legendaries, or you get to carry over, something specific that would be like, okay, you know what? This proves that you went ahead and you had X, Y, and Z, like you did all this, good for you. Bam, there you go. Like, I think that would be amazing. Truth be told, I think that would be a fair way to have those efforts given over by players so that they don't feel like they wasted their time. And that is something very, very important. And in all the conversations that I've had with the people over at ArenaNet and all the different things that I have done just in my tenure playing the game and being a part of this community, I have no doubt that I have faith. Let me say, I have faith that our ArenaNet won't do something that would overall damage the efforts of the players moving from one game to another. Like, I really don't think that they would ever do something like that. And I think anything that they do is going to be very well done. I think it's going to be very well translated. Now, again, if they did Guild Wars 3, an action RPG set after the Dragon Saga, I mean, come on, guys. I would be down. Like, even thinking about it, it's like, has me excited. Like, I think that would be a good time. That would be such a good game. And I don't know. I think it's because they've established themselves in the MMO market. They've been around for so long, and they've done a fantastic job. And it's kind of like what kind of play do you do? Do you double down on the MMO? Because if they do double down on the MMO and they make Guild Wars 3 into an MMO, it's like, at that point, okay, now you're double dipping. It's like, what's the point of playing Guild Wars 2, right? If, Guild Wars 3 is more popular. It's like you're already kind of dividing the fan base, so to speak. That would be my major concern. And even if they did, which I don't know necessarily if that's something that would be a consideration for them. Even if they did, you know, I still feel like there's going to be other people. Oh, okay, I already completed that quest. I can just go do Ice Caves of Sorrow. Even if they did that, and even if they went that particular route, I don't know. I don't know necessarily if I would sit there and I would say that it would be competing markets. Because again, Guild Wars Reforged is still around. Guild Wars 1, I should say, is still around. And it's still doing phenomenal. A lot of people really, really enjoy the game. I enjoy the game. I actually have a big video coming out here soon on it. So it's up for interpretation. Let me go ahead and say. It's up for a lot of interpretation, and it's a lot of, we'll say, how is this, what's going to be the best way forward? I know that they're not going to do anything except play an established IP. They're going to do something. They have to. And that's basically what they've confirmed. And I think everyone's targeting it to be here for Guild Wars, the Guild Wars network. But I don't know. I would imagine that Guild Wars 3 would do amazingly well. I think I would be the most excited about Guild Wars 3 if it were an action RPG, team-based action RPG like Guild Wars 1 is. I honestly, I can't tell you how how excited I would be and how much I would play the hell out of this game. Made by the same kind of team, same kind of developers for the next generation, I think, and its replayability would be there, and it'd be a lot of fun. There's difficulty. I don't know. I would be excited. Now, if you want to, I actually recently played through the Guild Wars campaign, the entire Guild Wars Reforged campaign from start to finish, to earn the Fiery Dragon Sword. And you can see that video here. As always, stay caffeinated, folks.